Good morning, Prepper Nation. John here. It is time once again for another field trip. We have not done this in a while. They are usually a blast and very chaotic. I'm telling you straight up. There's no admission cost other than your time. I do ask that you keep all of your arms and legs and unmentionables, I'm looking at you, Uncle Charlie, inside the bus at all times. And also, thumbs up or down, subscribe, all that stuff. It's appreciated. Speaking of appreciation, let me just say this before we get into the field trip footage. Yesterday, I told y'all about my glove, and we're going to get into that shortly, but y'all were laying super chats down on me here at Prepper Nation. And I just want to be very clear, okay? Although I appreciate it, and those are great gestures, those are awesome, and I love y'all very much, that is not the game here. Realistically, the economy is trash. We're in a ditch here in the United States of America. So hopefully I didn't come off as a jerk yesterday. I just want to make sure everybody's using everything they have extra to go into oil bills or electric bills or credit like we were talking about yesterday, maybe helping out food banks in your area and stuff like that. So although I appreciate it very much, once again, thank y'all for the folks that send the super chats over. That's not the game here. So anyway, on with the show. All right. There we go. We're starting on the outside. Metal trash barrels, aka burn barrels. Would not be using these for water catchment. A lot of them have previously had chemicals and stuff in there. Sometimes you're lucky enough and it'll tell you where they're from and what was inside. Sometimes they don't. These are burn barrels all day long. All day long. Great way to get rid of trash. Gardening. This is what I'm thinking of. These are fire rings. You can make fire pits and things like this, but I'm thinking gardening. Not necessarily raised beds, but how much are they? $59.99. That's high. I would not pay that. First and foremost here, right at the front door. My issue is I gotta find the big ones because I got ogre hands size of these, extra large. I believe we might be in business here. Yep. They fit like a glove, get it? $20. There we go. All right, well, folks, that's been the field trip, and I'm kidding. We already here. We're gonna do some shopping here, son. Get a buggy. Ink scars have been here. Buggy about had it, son. I don't know, y'all. Getting MD Creekmore vibes, you know what I'm saying? It's actually not bad for $100. prefer that look though. Not bad price. Soft brand muck boots. Might drop the hint to my wife there. Yeah. Got my size and everything. Wonder what kind of beard oil he uses. Actually, I don't mind that. Decent place to get boots. Great boots. Great boots. Not you. Not you. Whoa. No survival food at all. Oh, there it is. I see you picking at me, beautiful. Right there. Not terrible. This is terrible. That's terrible. All right. Let me just stop the video there for a second. There's got to be some prepping involved. I mean, after all, it's Prepper Nation. So I really should have went into more detail in the video as I was shooting it when it comes to the prices and the quantity of the emergency survival food. But again, I'm holding a cell phone and, you know, people are looking at me like I'm talking to myself and stuff. You know, kids picking their nose and flicking boogers at me and stuff. So now that I'm back here in the quote-unquote studio, let me explain to you why it's maddening to see this. And I'm not just saying ReadyWise. ReadyWise is what I saw at Rural King. They carry a lot of ReadyWise stuff. Other companies are doing this as well. So you had $89 for a 30-day supply, one of the big buckets of ReadyWise. That's a good deal. That's still not a great deal. Because, again, as we've been talking about this week, there are not a ton of calories in that 30-day supply. Very, very short, every serving, you know, 190, 220 calories, all right? $89. Right beside it was a 2-day supply in a fancy-looking bag for $59. And a lot of people are going to be misled when they see that. And these companies, I don't like this. These companies are doing this on purpose. 2-day survival pack. Very convenient. But somebody that doesn't know a lot about survival food, they're going to see that pack and they see that 2-day survival and they're thinking their entire family. No, that's one person. And that's 2 days worth of survival food that is going to keep you alive. You're going to be starving to death during that time. I mean, you're not physically going to die, but you're going to be hungry nonstop. So $59 to me is just a crazy amount. I mean, when you get right down to it, 2 of the jumbo cans of soup, the heavy soup, the loaded soup, like your beef pot pie and stuff, or chicken pot pie soup, they're going to deliver the same amount of calories. You get what I'm saying? They're going to give you 2 cans, are going to give you what a $59 bag of ReadyWise emergency survival food in a fancy bag is going to give you. So it's ever since the pandemic has started, people have bit on stuff like this because they're just getting into prepping. Folks, just don't bite on this. You know, get past, and I know I'm not talking to the advanced preppers here, but the newbies, get past the fancy bag and the fancy packaging And really, you know, if you're going after survival food, take a look at the calorie count. You know what I mean? That's, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. The only difference between 2 days worth out of the big bucket and 2 days worth in the fancy bag is the fancy bag itself. You know what I mean? You can, rather than paying $59 for 2 days worth of ReadyWise, you can add an additional $30 and get 30 days grand total of ReadyWise. And honestly, as fancy as the bag is, the bucket is more practical for many different things during SHTF. So I just wanted to say that before we move on, okay? Not too many holes, but I think I'm one of these away from a divorce lawyer. Pass. This stuff looks like a good deal. It's all made in China. Junk. I don't know, y'all. It's a great place to get ties and coffee mugs. Just throwing it out there. Probably get that for $1 anyway. No. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh dear God. Everything on me. Totally lost here. This used to be the front of the school. That place is in. All right, folks, so there you have it. I ended up getting 3 items grand total today. The gloves went straight into the buggy. These are the exact same gloves that I've been used to, and I like these. I was just telling somebody in an email last night, they were asking the brand. So there's the brand, Kiko. I was saying that I like these because they're heavy. They're real thick, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of finger movement here. You can't, the touch screens and stuff don't work. That's the only thing. Some of the other gloves are really thin and touch screens on a phone will work, but they end up ripping on me all the time. So I did get the gloves, contractor bags. I got a box of contractor bags. They were like $8.99, and $5 pajama pants, camo pants. You can't see them because I'm wearing them, but here you go. There you go. Picked them up for $5 at Rural King. I was hoping to land a bunch of deals at the Goodwill. I didn't see anything. I've not been in that particular Goodwill in quite a while. It's probably been 7 or 8 months, and they've rearranged the store entirely. So I walked in. I'm like, what is going on here? And Kenny G, that's his name. That's probably, when Kenny G CDs are the top item in the Goodwill, it's a miss from me. So I almost bit on, I think there was a Tonight Show or a Late Show coffee mug or something, but I said, I don't need any more coffee mugs. So there you go. Anyway, you know, I got the gloves I was going after. Realistically, 45 minutes driving north. K-Man James was at work. He's live streaming Monday, though. 45 minutes back home. I probably, you know, they were $20. I probably ended up paying $40 for them, gas and everything, but they're not leaving my site this entire winter. Folks, thank y'all very much for being here this morning. If you want to see more chaotic videos like this, field trip videos and things, let me know in the comments or email me or message me on Patreon or whatever the case. Until, what is today? Friday, until Monday morning. Y'all take care and God bless.